Studying at a private university could set you back tens of thousands of euros, but most universities are state-run and have zero tuition fees.
Wait, what? What's up, guys? It's Dwayne, back again for another video, back in for a reaction. Today is a great... I don't know what I was doing then. It's a great, wonderful, amazing day because it's a Germany day. German universities. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Welcome to your crash course in studying in Germany. Please turn to page 15 in your textbooks. The basics. Hochschule literally means high school, but it's not like the American high school. In Germany, it's the umbrella term for higher education institutions, which includes the more professionally focused Fachhochschulen and the more academically focused Universitäten. The first university to open its doors for teaching was the University of Heidelberg back in 1386, and today there are colleges and universities all over Germany. Next chapter, applying to university. Some courses follow the numerus clausus system, where the number of people admitted is limited. Successful applicants will have to achieve a minimum final grade in high school and sometimes sit entrance exams. For zulassungsfreie
Sounds the same as Britain, basically, yeah. Entrance.
Or free admission courses, anyone who meets the basic requirements should get a place. Of course, this means they might have to put up with overcrowded lecture halls. Popular courses among female students in Germany include business, law and psychology. And among male students, business, mechanical engineering and computer science. There has been a push over the last decade to get more women into the so-called MINT subjects. That's maths, computer science, natural sciences and engineering, and female admissions to those courses have doubled in that time. Some courses, like medicine and teaching, include state exams. These are held by the state rather than the uni, and are there to ensure high standards where it's particularly in the public interest. And finally, page 32, the university system. German universities used to follow the diploma system, but back in 1999, the Bologna process kick-started a move across Europe to standardise higher education. Since then, most German universities have switched over to the bachelor-master system. A whopping 90% of bachelor students at academic universities go on to do a master's.
Nice. I didn't want to do a master's. That just seemed a bit intense for me. Education, I wanted to get out as soon as possible. But that's amazing if you did go to university and then you go on to do a master's. It seems all, at the moment, it seems very similar to the UK system. I'm not seeing any massive differences as of yet, but you never know.
That might in part be explained by the next point.
Okay.
Probably the best thing about studying in Germany? The cost. Studying at a private university could set you back tens of thousands of euros, but most universities are state-run and have zero tuition fees.
Wait, what? Zero to... what? No, she didn't say that.
Tens of thousands of euros, but most universities are state-run and have zero tuition fees.
Wait a minute. Zero means none. Zero means free. Zero means you didn't pay anything. Zero means you have no debt. I am so jealous. I'm so jealous. You don't... So, wait. You have free education. You as well. As well as, like, I learned about Sweden, Finland, all these countries that have free university. So you guys have free university too. It's not fair. Guys, it's not fair. Like, I don't think you understand, right? In Britain, we have to pay for our university tuition fee, and it's expensive. It's expensive for a teenager who just gets into his early 20s to leave university with all that debt. It's the worst thing ever in Britain. And the fact that we were part of the European Union and we saw our European counterparts and seeing how like you guys treat your young people and provide them with free university, whether that's taxed or not, which it is probably, but that's helping people start their lives without going into debt. You guys are so lucky. And it makes me so annoyed with Britain for that reason. You know, it shouldn't be the case that we're having to fork out and pay so much for tuition fees. And then to top it all off, we decide to leave the European Union. I just don't know, like, how could, like, England's just not, it's just not the one, is it? I should have just left and gone to Germany. I won't be in all this debt. Anyways, I'm jealous. Well done to you, Germany. Well done.
Students here only have to pay the Semesterbeitrag, an admin fee of about 100 to 350 euros per semester.
Oh my God, it gets worse. She had to give me a figure, didn't she? She had to give me how much? She said an admin fee of about 100 to 350 euros per semester. Do you know how much it costs for a semester? Do you know how much it costs for a semester? So when I was at uni, I think it was about 3.5 grand for one semester. Is a semester like how? Yeah, about 300. Yeah. I don't know what it is now. I know since I've left, it's like doubled.
What's more, parents continue to
I'm
receive
so
child
jealous.
benefit payments for their kids who are in full-time education up until the age of 25.
What? Oh my God. My head is hurting. You receive child benefits up until the age of 25. You're a child at 25. I'm pretty sure in the UK you stop receiving that at like 18, maybe 21. But I'm pretty sure it was 18. The UK is shit.
And the perks don't end there. Being a student in Germany will get you all sorts of discounts in cafes and restaurants, on phone contracts and travel. In fact, travel within the region is usually completely free. And for that reason, many people sign up for any old course at uni with no intention of turning up, just for the free.
Traveling is free. 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 We don't even speak that language in England. Free. Free mean there's no cost, there's no money, there's no pesos, there's no euros, there's no Great British pounds. You don't pay anything when you're a student for travel. My God. They treat you well there. They treat you well in Germany, I'm telling you now. I know America is worse than England. It is. But in the forget America. When we're looking at Europe, Britain is horrific. Free travel. No. When I was a student, it was subsidized. Maybe you'll get 20, 30% off travel, but not free. Okay, let me continue.
You also might hear people talking about getting BAföG. Took me a long time to work out what they were saying.
What's that?
It turns out
more
it's
free
an
stuff?
acronym, short for Bundesausbildungsförderungsgesetz. That's the law governing grants and loans for students. It's means assessed and around a fifth of German students receive it. Of course, students still have to pay for rent, books and food. Around a quarter of students in Germany live with their parents or relatives, and around a quarter live in their own flat.
Well, they can afford to live in their own flat. Oh, if you live with your parents, I'm sure you're saving a lot of money. And you get loans, fair enough. We got loans as well. Fair enough. We got loans as well. But the difference between our loans is we need a tuition loan. And on top of the tuition loan, to help us pay for the actual course, then we needed a maintenance loan so that we could literally live day to day. So not just are we paying for the course, but we're paying for our day-to-day expenses to live at university. So we're in double debt. Unless you stayed with your parents and didn't go into halls. But I didn't. I wanted to get away from my parents as soon as possible. So I went to university. So, yeah. I'm so jealous, guys. I am. I'm trying not to be bitter. I do love you all, my German friends. But it's not fair.
30% live in a WG, which stands for Wohngemeinschaft, literally living community, which is a shared apartment. Most unis also offer spaces in Wohnheim or halls of residence, with small private rooms and shared cooking
That's what I lived in.
These are usually the most economic options, but you have to apply early to get a spot. Germany is a popular destination for international students, based on cost, reputation, and an increasing number of courses offered in English.
I wish I went to Germany. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have gone to Germany to do my. And the thing is, I don't know why I didn't do that. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I go to Germany? We were in the European Union when I went to university. I could have just hopped over to Germany, studied a course in Germany. I don't know.
In most cases, foreign students study for free here too. German universities have a good reputation, and yet they
I'm
don't
not
tend to
gonna say
appear at
anything.
the very top of international university rankings. This could be down to money, a focus on educating the many, not the few, and the fact that a lot of research in Germany is carried out in dedicated research institutes. Even if these institutes are affiliated with the university, the research is often counted separately. So how important is a degree in Germany? Interestingly, almost 20% of the current members of parliament in Germany don't have a degree.
Wow.
But in certain professions it's obligatory, and in many others it's preferred,
Yeah.
and will lead to a higher income on average.
Yeah, like, I mean, certain jobs, like, if you're going to be a doctor, I would like my doctor to have a degree. Thank you very much. I don't want a doctor from the street operating on me. Or to be a nurse, I think you should. Nurse is 50-50. I think you should do like an apprenticeship, like you do a study while working for that. But, you know, stuff like doctors, lawyers, there's certain professions where you need to do a lot of reading, a lot of work, a lot of exams, a lot of just learning. So I do think there's certain jobs that require you to have a degree, but there's 80% of jobs don't require a degree. You can learn on the job. So
Of course, there's more to student life than studying.
Also es gibt immer Partys von den unterschiedlichen Fachschaften und den unterschiedlichen Studiengängen und ich glaube, das Leben als Studierender in Deutschland ist auch so ein bisschen aufs Feiern ausgelegt und natürlich während Corona kommt das leider zu kurz.
Also Uni ist natürlich in allererster Reihe ein Ort, wo man andere Menschen trifft, wo man gute Freundschaften schließt, wo man das
Yeah.
erste Mal Leute trifft, die auch total ähnliche Interessen wie man selbst haben.
Und an der Uni kann man sich
that's what I went to university for, really, if I'm being honest. Like, I went obviously for the course, so I did music management. I'm not doing music right now, am I? But I did music management, good degree. I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed the life skills that I built and the friendships that I built were more important than the degree, clearly.
dann nochmal ganz neu, sozusagen, wenn man erwachsen ist, aussuchen, mit wem möchte ich überhaupt meine Zeit verbringen, mit wem möchte ich meinen Kaffee trinken, so nach der Vorlesung.
Es gibt diverse Freizeitangebote, also studentische Hochschulgruppen, Kunst, Musik, Lesekreise. Man kann sich auch politisch engagieren.
Hast du vielleicht ein paar Tipps für junge Leute, die gerade über ein Studium nachdenken?
Die Aufregung, die man so hat, ist total okay und man darf nie
I love that. Total okay. That's how you say totally okay.
vergessen, es ist für alle neu.
Du musst dir Zeit nehmen, das zu finden, wofür du wirklich eine Passion hast, was dich interessiert, womit du dich stundenlang beschäftigen kannst, tagelang, monatelang, jahrelang.
Nicht irgendwas nur studiert, weil, keine Ahnung, da gibt es gute Jobchancen oder das hat auch schon irgendwer in meiner Familie gemacht.
Wenn es der Geldbeutel
Yeah.
und die Eltern.
You have to study for yourself. Do something you enjoy, do something you love. I agree with her. However, you need to also think about the degree you're doing. It's a lot of actually for you guys it's fine. I was about to say it's a lot of money. You don't want to go in there and spend it's fine, guys. You can literally study what you want. In England, I would say to a young person, really think if you want to do that degree because it's a lot of debt to start your life with. So it has to be something you're going to use. Whereas you guys, well, the government pays for it, so you might as well just do what you want, do what makes you happy.
Dann zulassen, würde ich mich nicht so stressen, was das Studium angeht, sondern die Zeit nutzen.
Wenn man viel draus macht, dann kann das eines der besten Lebensabschnitte in einem Leben werden.
Very
One
true.
quite curious aspect of university life in Germany are the Verbindungen, or student fraternities.
Verbindung. Wait, what? Let me go back. You guys have fraternities? Wait a minute, that's like America. What?
Germany are the Verbindungen, or student fraternities.
What? I had no clue, guys. I had no clue that you guys had fraternities. That's so cool. Because when I was a kid, I used to watch like TV and watch like American programs and just be like, just really fascinated by the fact that Americans have fraternities. I thought it was a very like American phenomena. It's like, oh my God, these like exclusive clubs that only like certain people can be in, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that doesn't happen in the UK. I guess it does happen. I think it possibly happens in like Oxford and Cambridge, like the top universities here. Maybe might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, it's elitist anyway. It's like, my father went to Cambridge and I'm going to Cambridge too. You know, it's very elitist. But maybe there are fraternities in those universities, but I've never ever heard of them. So this is very interesting.
These societies own property where members can apply to live for very low rent. They organise events and lectures, and some uphold traditions such as fencing. Members are seen as members for life, contributing socially and financially to the societies long after graduation. The groups were traditionally men-only, elitist and very conservative. From around the 12th century, students across Europe joined together for protection and community. In Germany, students from particular regions formed groups called Landsmannschaften, often distinguished by particular coloured clothing. These days, it's estimated that less than 2% of students are part of a Verbindung. There are groups that remain strongly conservative, with some even plagued by right-wing extremism.
Oh, okay, that's not good. No one likes right-wing extremism. Yeah, they're very elitist clubs, men-only clubs. I think it's similar, but I think you get female fraternities in America as well. Or they're called sororities, right? The aspect of fraternities that I like is just like the camaraderie and people just being very close and looking out for one another. And even when they leave that university, then they still give back to that fraternity to help others in their community. I like that. The problem, however, is that they're people that are from probably upper classes and elite, people with a lot of money, and yeah, right-wingness, extremist, conservative. I haven't got any problems with conservatives. I have no problems with liberals because I don't sit on either side. I am very in the middle. So I balance the two. And I'm not really political. So I don't care about that. But extremism, I'm not for that. I'm not. No. Absolutely not.
There are also women's and mixed societies, and many, but not all fraternities have ditched their dueling rituals. Thanks to the many of you who requested and inspired this topic. If you've got any more requests, post them below.
Okay. I learned a lot about your universities. I had no clue that for you it's free. First of all, nilch, nada, nil, all these different words in English that mean nothing, zero. You pay nothing for university. Well, I guess you pay a little admin fee, a little €100 here and there. I'm just very jealous, but I'm very happy for you. Obviously, Germany's done well to look after its young people and just people in general who are educating themselves and trying to better their lives. So I really respect that. Your little brother, UK, or just your brother, the UK, or your sister, the UK, we need to learn from what you're doing. I had no clue that you subsidise, not even subsidise, you give free travel to students, because obviously that's what you should do, because they're young people. They haven't started their working life yet. Do we give free travel to young people, the teenagers that are going to university? No, we charge them. And we give them a little measly 20% off, you know, to feel good about ourselves. Not good enough. Not good enough. If you guys can give it for free, we should be giving it for free as well. And to top that off, you have fraternities like America. Very different, very different. I'm very surprised at how different your universities are. At the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, it sounds all the same. But then she started to go in and I was like, wow, it's actually quite different. I'm learning new things every day. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.